Hey everybody, welcome to the next Scooter Camp. Today we are on the streets of Nagpur, India, and we are going to the religious organizations to find out what they think about people living with HIV and what is their response. So many times we hear about religious communities not encouraging or loving people living with HIV, and it's a difficult topic, so we want to go find out ourselves. What do all the religious organizations within Nagpur, India say about HIV, and how do they view and respond to people living with HIV in their communities? So come on to the next Scooter Camp. This one's going to get good. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and have a listen. All right, well, thank you so much, Pastor, for joining us. We are here at All Saints Cathedral, and we're going to find out what Pastor has to say about living with HIV and AIDS.
When we come to the Christian perspective, we as a Christian, we are called to be the light and the salt. These are the people who think that they are living in darkness. So we as a Christian, we should be light to them.
Many people in the church don't have a lot of sympathy from what I've seen. It depends on how somebody acquired HIV. How do they get HIV? If they got it, through a blood transfusion, maybe people had more of a sympathy. If they got it through unprotected sex or drugs, then it was more of, well, they shouldn't have done that type of thing. In your opinion and in your experience, how has that been? Like, has that been a big issue for your church or for you as a priest? How somebody gets HIV?
This is quite natural that if a person is infected with HIV, the mindset go straight away that he or she must have involved in a relationship that is not accepted.
Right.
You asked me specifically.
So really,
Yes, you are in front of the mosque.
yes.
This is not the right place
Uh-huh.
because we have to be practical.
Okay.
Regarding AIDS, here just we have got the Zohar prayer. The person coming out, I can assure you, our Muhammad Sahab has done such lot of homework. Not even 1% is involved in that AIDS activity. Yes, you are welcome to India.
Thank you.
Our Muslims 100%. But to message to US, save the country from becoming, what is that Hindi? It is called Gandu, guy.
Uh-huh.
Man doing with man.
Right.
That US has to save his own country. That Ganduism. That our Islam has done from that also. Not to that human sexual, homosexual.
Right,
What
okay.
is the use? What
Right,
a woman will do,
right.
suppose I am each other,
Right.
what will the 370? That you pass a message to US.
Okay.
The whole country has to be saved by that. Whatever it is. Only in Islam, not there. They are now permitting marriage. And what would it to our whole generation? Suppose I marry you, you marry me.
Right.
No children. No children, the whole will expire one day.
If a person who is ill and a few persons goes to visit him just because he is ill, in response 70,000 angels will sit to pray for his forgiveness. That is that important an act in Islam, to go and see a person who is sick, irrespective of the fact whether he is HIV positive or negative or suffering with any other disease. If it is contingent or not, this only a doctor will say, and a due precaution in all religions it is good to take. Medical due precaution should be taken, but he cannot be neglected from the society in no way. In no way. We don't find any saying anywhere in the Islam where a person is sidetracked or outcasted. Never.
Hindi or English?
English.
So we're outside a Sikh temple with our good brother Gurdip, and we want to find out what the people in the Sikh community think about people living with HIV and AIDS and their response. So, Gurdip, thank you, my brother, for interviewing us. And would you tell us a little bit about what your faith, your religion, how people in your faith view people living with HIV and AIDS, and what is the response towards people living with HIV and AIDS?
I like to say that people who are suffering from HIV, it is just, you can say, a God gift. And in my religion, in Sikh, we just don't bother about anything, because our Granth Sahib, our holy book, and our Almighty is so kind-hearted and all. He accepts everyone. And what I feel is, the people who are suffering from HIV, they are also a human being, and they should be treated like a human being. They shouldn't be hated. That's all. And if I am not wrong, you are an HIV positive.
Yes, I
And you are like my brother. So I from my deep heart want to tell the people to accept the people who are with HIV. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. You're good. You.
भगवान बुद्धांनी साऱ्या विश्वाला शांततेचा संदेश दिला आहे. भगवान बुद्ध म्हणतात, जो दुःखी आहे, जो रोगी आहे, त्यांच्यावर आपण प्रेम करा, करुणा करा, त्यांना आपसात सामावून घ्या आणि त्यांच्यावर प्रेम करून त्यांची योग्य रीतीने सेवा करा.
In this world, someone have dengue, someone have typhoid, someone have HIV. No problem, doesn't matter. Everyone is disease condition, but one who comes in Krishna, with Krishna to Krishna, Krishna will release us from such activities. American peoples, they are doing many simple activities every day. They were doing when Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, he went to preaching of spreading Krishna consciousness, spreading to Krishna to peoples, and he went 1965. And people were nowadays also, they are doing daily intoxication, gambling, meat eating, illicit sex. They are doing every day. But that is their culture. Everyone has to do. That's for sinful activity. But Srila Prabhupada gave them such a mantra, Hare Krishna mantra, and they free from such bad habits. And now they become devotee. Every day they are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, dancing, eating prasadams, delicious food, and their life becomes now blissful. Birth, old age, death and disease. These are four major problems. Krishna released from these four problems. Krishna will release us.
So in summary, what I found out today, and our entire team found out today, is that no matter what place of religion we went to, whether it was Christian or Hindu or Muslim, everybody sort of had the same response, that we love anybody, we're all inclusive, and we love people living with HIV. A lot of times my question actually didn't get an answer. And so I found that was very interesting. Being a person of faith myself, I can say living with HIV, that it hasn't always been that way. And I guess in theory it sounds nice that let's be all inclusive and loving, but the reality is that change only comes person by person. Regardless of your faith, regardless of your religion, it really has to do with your heart and how you view anybody, whether it's a different race or a different religion or living with HIV. You treat people basically how you want to be treated, and it's all a sign of the heart, not necessarily the religion. And that's what we found on Scooter Cam today. This is Scooter Cam with Jerry Hughes. Watch us next time on whatever crazy topic we come up with. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.